I was almost 12 years old when I first discovered the Academy Awards. The ceremony flickered across our television, and something in me shifted. I was immediately drawn to the glamour, to the sense of possibility, and to the way that everyone was united by a common love of movies. And on that March night in 1985, a lifelong obsession began. 40 years later, that fascination has only deepened. The Academy isn't just about awards, it's about keeping film history alive. Today, their Academy collection spans 52 million objects. It's home to scripts, costumes, props, reels of film, and many other cinematic treasures. And through the Academy Museum of Motion Pictures, they can share this legacy with movie lovers. Now I'm excited to present 3 objects on view soon at the Academy Museum.
In our permanent collection, we have the Oscar statuette awarded to Samuel Goldwyn Productions for Best Motion Picture, what would now be Best Picture, for the best years of our lives. He was one of the original founders of Hollywood who really made his way as an independent producer. He was never the head of a major studio, and he wanted this Oscar very badly. There is a story that A. Scott Berg tells in his biography of Samuel Goldwyn from the point of view of Goldwyn's wife, Frances. When they got home that night after the Oscars, she took herself up to bed, and then in the middle of the night, she found him sitting on the couch, holding his Best Motion Picture Oscar in one hand and the Thalberg Oscar in the other hand, and he was sobbing. And so I hope when people see it, they think about the person who received that Oscar and feel that human connection. This is the iconic vintage red Schwinn racer from Pee-wee's Big Adventure. There were many bicycles used during the production, but the one that we now have in our collection is what's known as a hero prop. So that means it's especially detailed. It was used for the majority of the shots, especially the close-ups. And this bicycle is the one that Paul Rubens personally kept after the making of the film. And he ultimately left it to us in his will. The fact that he trusted us to be the keeper of this part of his legacy, it couldn't have been a decision he made lightly, and we don't take it lightly either. It really does mean the world to us, and we're very excited that our visitors will get to see this bicycle.
In 2024 at our Academy Museum Gala, we honored Quentin Tarantino. He walked up on stage carrying a leather duffel bag, and he pulls out a binder. And he says, because of my love of LA and my love of this museum, I want to gift to the Academy collection my first draft, handwritten, original script from Pulp Fiction. And for him to use that moment where he was being honored to draw attention back to our collection, the importance of preserving film history through original objects. It was the gift that keeps on giving, because now we are going to put that script on view for our visitors to come and engage and interact with, and they will see his handwritten lettering, hundreds and hundreds of loose leaf sheets of paper in a binder. They will be able to see how painstaking he was in his own process of developing that script, and it inspires people to imagine doing it themselves. And that is part of the message that we want to get across at the Academy Museum. We are honoring and celebrating the world's greatest living filmmakers, and you yourself as a visitor can be a filmmaker too.